Hello everyone, in this video, I'm going to explain the functionality of the Update tab. After the automatic rigging and weighting, sometimes the bone movement does not match your model. We to use Update Facial button to modify the target facial shapes. For example, if we want to change the contour of the mouth when it opens, we need to use the Update Facial feature. There is a function here to reset all controllers. For example, if you have moved these controls, you can click on this button. It will reset every controllers for you. Also, their left button near this is to reset the selected controller. Additionally, there is another symmetrical feature. There are two buttons near these two rest buttons. They can mirror the controllers left and right. If you move the right controllers and want to mirror the expression to the left, you can click this to mirror it. Let's continue to update the expressions. Reset all controllers. For example, if we want to adjust the shape of the mouth opening, we can only move this mouth root controller and try to pull it to maximum. If the pulling range is too small, it cannot be updated. After pulling the maximum slider, we can adjust the small controllers on the face, like the corners of the mouth. Suppose this is the shape we want to reach, adjust it. Then, we need to mirror it. Click the symmetry button from left to right. It will mirror the expression. And at this point, if this is the result that we want, we can click the Update Facial button. At this point, the shape of mouth opening is updated to what we desire. This feature can be applied to many facial parts, like the eyelids. To modifying the eye close shape, we pull the root controller to the maximum position. If it doesn't close properly, we can adjust its subcontrollers. Then we click on Update Facial. These following two buttons can mirror the update modification for entire face. For example, we updated the left facial controllers. We can mirror them all to the right with this feature, vice versa. It will automatically update the right side. But this process can be very slow, so it's better if we update them manually for the controllers, which will be faster, and the result will be better. Now the next functionality is to bind the head, the facial rig to the body of another model. For example, let's create a biped skeleton. Suppose this character is the body of the rigged head. I just make an example here. In real production, you should have both body and head. The head bone seems a little big. Let's make it smaller. This is just a simple scale. Now let's align its position. Then, we just need to select the head of the biped. And then we align it. Okay, I select the head of the biped. Then I click on Parent Facial to Head. Now let's move around the head of the biped. Okay, our Animcraft facial rig is now attached to this character's head. So it's the process of binding the head to the body. But we have to fix the weights between head and the body. Now the next functionality is when we have, for example, some animation on the controllers, and we want to bake the animation on the bones. We click on Bake. After baking, the animation on these controllers will be baked to the bones. Then, the next functionality is when we want to export the facial rig to Animcraft for storing this head into the library. We click on Bake Expression. Only after clicking it, we can export the correct FBX. Then we can import it directly into Animcraft main software and apply the animation to this heads. Suppose this head is the 3ds Max exported one. We can import animation to it or use it for facial motion capturing. Now the next functionality. Next, you may require an animation layer. Click on it. It will add an animation layer to the controllers, making it more convenient in production. All in all, the most important functions here is the Update Facial. The others just have some introductions. After assigning the automatic weights, then you can continue to refine them. For example, in the case of mouth opening, we can adjust it until getting the desired result. That's it for this video. Thank you very much.